Hello, Jaydon. This is going to be the video part of your lesson today. If you see me look off to the side here, that's where my computer is. So just have your lesson plan up there ready to go. So we're going to go just from the top to the bottom on your lesson plan. Make sure we go through everything we were practicing. So we're going to start with your scale. We finished the B minor scales last lesson. So we started the B flat major. If you recall, we did no sharps and no flats. Then we did one sharp. Then we did one flat, then we did two sharps, so now we're learning the scale with two flats, because that's what makes sense to do next. So we'll start with right hand, and I'll say the finger numbers as we go. Our key signature is B flat and E flat. So we have two to think about in the song. So this one is a little wonky because the finger numbers are not what we expect. There's something new and exciting. So we're going to start with right hand finger 2 on B flat. So you start with finger 2, and then you tuck your thumb under 1, and then you go 2 again. 3 is on E flat, then you tuck after that, 1 again to F, 2, 3, 4 to B flat, tuck 1, 2, 3, tuck, 3 on E flat, tuck 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going down, 3, 2, 1, cross 3, 2, 1, cross 4 to B flat, 3, 2, 1, cross 3, 2, 1, and finish in that same cross with finger 2 on B flat. So let's do that one more time. I'll still say the finger numbers, but we'll go a little faster and an even tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, finger 2, 1, 2, 3, tuck 1, 2, 3, 4, tuck 1, 2, 3, tuck 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, cross 4, 3, 2, 1, cross 3, 2, 1, 2. Left hand. Now, unfortunately, left hand is also weird fingers. We don't even get a break. So left hand, you're not starting with finger 5. You're not even starting with finger 4. You're starting with finger 3. So finger 3 on B flat, and let's go left hand now. 1, 2, 3. I'll say the fingers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Your first cross is 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross 3 to B flat, 2, 1, 4 on E flat, 3, 2, 1, and finger 2 crosses over at the top. Now we're going down, finger 1 on A, 2, 3, 4 on E flat, tuck 1, 2, 3 to B flat, tuck 1, 2, 3, 4, and tuck 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Same thing, let's do it one more time, even tempo, and I'll just say the finger numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finger 3, 2, 1. Finger 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross 3, 2, 1. Cross 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it across 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck 1, 2, 3. Tuck 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck 1, 2, 3. So there we go. That's your scale for this week. B flat major. It's a weird one. Have fun with it. Okay, so next up on your lesson plan, if we just keep scrolling down, we have a song called No Roots from this lovely book. So please grab this lovely book, and we'll go to that now. And No Roots, I think, is right near the back. It is on page 18. So I know you did a really fantastic job playing this last week. I was so impressed at how quickly you learned it. So the plan, my friend, is that we're going to choose a new song in this book to start at your next lesson. But for this week, while you're at home, or I know you're on vacation, but whenever you can practice between now and your next lesson, I want you to focus on dynamics, focus on articulation. So articulations means like legato and staccato, all that fun stuff. And focus on playing as though you're performing it, because you have festival coming up, so it's good to practice performing. So let me give you an example. This would be just playing the notes as written without maybe adding pizzazz to it. So if I go, oh, see, I already did it wrong. I didn't count my rests. So there's nothing wrong with what I just played. I played it correct, but is it, so I'll go a little bit faster too, so you can hear for context. With what I just played. Tell me though, does this sound more fun and interesting? So the only thing I did different was I paid attention to my staccato notes, because we have staccato, staccato hold. So everything except for those held notes are staccato in the first line. Okay, so now I'm going to play this just as something to look forward to. I'm really not talking very well today. So something to aspire to, something to look forward to. This is where you can go once you know a song well and you're fine-tuning it, how you can make it sound more musical. So I'll play it once through exactly as written, with no pizzazz, with no jazziness, with no sparkles on top, and then I'll play it with some pizzazz and musicality, and you can hear the difference. So here is just exactly as written, nothing fancy. Just while I'm showing you. So there's nothing, I did play a wrong note or two, I was going to say. There's nothing wrong with what I played, but I did actually mess up. So now I'm going to play with musicality. So I'm going to focus on my dynamics, so my louds and softs, my staccatos, legatos, articulations, and I'm just going to pretend that I am a singer, and I want my hands to be the singer. Because if I were a singer and I was singing, I like digging holes and hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I hope I won't forget to find them. I sung it technically correct, right? But it was not very fun. So here is just something to look forward to. Dynamics, articulations, musicality. Have a listen and play along if you want to. Actually, definitely play along, but if this is too quick, you can slow down the video. It's either going to be here or here. I don't know if it gets rotated when it goes on the computer, but there's a little settings button. Click on it, click on playback speed, click on custom, and then you'll get a little slidey bar. You can make things faster or slower if you need to. So if I play this a bit too quick, you can just slow down what I do and play along with me. So here is with pizzazz. 1, let's do so. 1, 2. Oh, and I played a wrong note right off the bat. Oh my gosh, let me do it one more time. This song is that it doesn't necessarily end where you would expect it to. It ends on I've got no, and it's kind of like a question at the end. So I would just like you to end it like this. I've got no, and then just play an A in both hands. So the last line is gonna go. I'm just gonna play 2 A's with both hands. Okay, so we will finish this off next week, and you absolutely absolutely don't have to take this suggestion, but I do have one suggestion for a new song you might like in this book. It's called Attention. It's on page 8 and 9, and I thought you would just like it because it's actually really fun to play. I looked through all the songs in this book. Here's a suggestion. If you don't like it, that's okay. We can choose a different one. So this is Attention on page 8 and 9. If you like it, we'll start next week. Also, I'm going to play it quicker than you will have to at the beginning. You'll get there eventually, but this is just full speed, so don't worry about the speed. If you like something else in this book, we can totally do that as well. Just an idea. Let's go on to what's next in your lesson. The lesson plan, or the lesson book. What am I saying? So page 28 we're going to go to. This is our new song. Oh, I'm wrong. It's page 29. Okay, let me change that in your lesson. Okay, page 29. And we have a lovely song called Kitchity Kippy. Let me just fold this book so it'll stay open. Okay, so this was your new song from last week, so I will just play it. You please play along with me, and then if you feel ready, let's see what's next. Oh, you are going to love the next song here. Cool, that's a fun one. Okay, so have a listen, and if you need to listen to it once and then play along, go for it. If you feel like you can just play along, that's good too. So we're going to go right from the beginning. Oh, and left hand doesn't have a lot to do. Okay, so here we go. Kitchity Kippy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. I'm not doing a great job reading this. Let me try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. If you feel like you are ready to move on, I will give you a sticker for the song next week. So let's flip to page number 30 now. And we have a new idea here, which is telling us half step and whole step. So let's learn what those mean. A half step is the shortest possible distance between two notes. So B to C is a half step. C to C sharp is a half step. D flat to D is a half step. So it just means if there's nothing in between the notes and they can't get any closer, if they even wanted to, that is a half step. A whole step is a little bit different. It's two notes on top of each other. So C to D is a whole step because we're skipping this black note in the middle. So it's one half step here and one half step here. So if you remember, a half step is the shortest distance between two notes, and a whole step is two half steps. So instead of going to here, you go to here. Don't worry if that doesn't make sense. We have lots of time to practice it, but that's what they mean. So on page 30 and 31, we have a really cool song called Detective Agency, and we have a lot of whole steps and half steps. One thing I just want to remind you of, there are lots of flats in this song, so be careful that you're remembering the rule. Whenever I see a flat or a sharp in a measure, it continues for that whole measure, and then in the next measure, then it kind of resets. So make sure you're keeping that in mind. Okay, so our detective agency, our first note in the right hand is middle C. First note in the left hand is the B flat, not above, below that. So let's try it together. We'll go nice and slow, and we are going to sight read the first two lines. So this is our speed, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this time I'm counting some for real. So get ready to go. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 2. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing a good job reading it all. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, let me try one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 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 3, and 4, 2, and 3, and 4, and okay, very good. So I know we said, well, I said we'll just do the first line or the first page. So let me play page 2 for you just so you can hear it and have something to look forward to. So here's from measure 7. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and fun song. I will say, my friend, if you finished Kitchity Kippy and you have no questions and you feel ready to show me that whole song with both hands, you are free to start learning Our Detective Agency on page 30 if you would like to. Try 2 lines, hands together. Okay, let's also, while we have this book out, flip ahead a few pages to 49. Sorry, 40, not 49. And let's go through your lovely festival piece, the Queen's Royal Entrance. So, I will play it, you will play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, so now we're going to do it one more time, and I'm going to add in all the little extras. So we have fortes, piano, or wait, we're forte there, we're piano there, yes. So we have lots of dynamics. We have accents, we have staccatos, we have pedals starting at measure 9. So we have lots to think about. This is with all of those things added in now. So same thing. And we're starting forte. We're starting nice and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the end I slowed down on this part. And that's not just because I felt like it. It says R-I-T in the second last measure of the song. That is short for ritardando. And if you recall, and it's okay if you don't recall, because I'm going to tell you, ritardando means slow down. So that's what why you slow down at the very end. So work on your dynamics, your articulations, your retardando at the end, and also your accents. So it's in the right hand a lot. Ba, ba, ba. So the third one is accented a lot of the time. So make sure you're bringing those out. Okay, next in your lesson plan is Jurassic Park. I do not have a copy of that. Well, I do. I have pictures of it, but it's on my iPad, which is what I'm recording your lesson on. So we will just have to look at that one next time you're here, but it sounds awesome it sounded awesome the last time I heard it. Okay, now theory is the last thing we'll do. Okay, and we're on page... okay, so on page 8 it says, please finish writing in your counting. Okay, so that's this page. So your homework on this page is to finish some counting. I think I remember you did some, but maybe you didn't answer all the questions. So try your best. If there's any questions you're not sure how to answer, just circle it and remember to ask me next time. And then after that, we also had Mr. Jaydon. Is Mr. Jaydon transposing? And transposing, remember, means taking a melody or a phrase or anything on the piano. It could be a scale, it could be anything, and putting it higher or lower using different notes, but the same relationship between the notes. So it'll sound the same, just higher or lower. The tune will sound the same, but the notes will be different. So that's what transposing is, and it says, name each interval on the left. Is it a second, a third, a fourth, or a fifth? So it's over here. And then over here, one of these is an example going higher or lower, and you have to figure out which one of these is a correct version of this. So that is page 10, and that is your homework. Ooh, sorry, I got a hiccup. If you want to, you do not have to, but if you want to do an extra page, page 11 in your book is one of these fill in the blanks. I am having a really hard time talking today. So here, for example, I'll give you one answer. The note that they give you is an A, so that would be the first blank here, and then you want to go up a fourth. So A, B, C, D. So you would draw a D above that, and then you would put a D here to fill in that blank. And it would spell out Jaydon, which is that guy. He wrote a lot of music a long time ago. He's great. He's brilliant. So, theory homework, festival homework, theory homework, Jurassic Park we didn't look at, new song, and scale. Okay, we covered everything. So I hope you are having an awesome vacation. I can't wait to hear all about it next week. Enjoy practicing this week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and enjoy whatever else you're doing. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye, Jaydon.